Dear student, I am starting your lecture number 17 on the topic name is current series feedback. Series feedback. Already we have discussed what is current series feedback. To explain you, I am showing you the previous diagram. You must be aware I have shown like this amplifier having a gain AV, these are input signals, okay, and here you are getting output signal, right? This is your load RF. Now if this some part I am taking out, and I am giving the feedback to the input in this manner. See here, this is a feedback network, and I am taking the output and giving back to the input through some network. Through this some network I am giving you. Look here, like this. This is your feedback network. Feedback network. This is a VO dash here like this, and this is a VFB again, the feedback voltage, and giving back to the input. As a result, this input is changed, become VI dash. Now look here. This feedback depends upon the current passing to the output section. So already we know that when feedback is proportional to the output current, then it is called current feedback. We have discussed. When feedback depends upon the output current, because if this current is changed, this voltage change, this is changed. So you can say feedback depends upon the output current. Feedback depends upon the output current. So it is called current feedback. If the feedback depends upon output current, then it is called current feedback. And this feedback is in series with the input signal, so it is called current series feedback. Then it is called current series feedback. Today we will see the one current series feedback circuit, and we'll do the analysis of the circuit. So let us start the circuit diagram of a current series feedback. The circuit diagram of a common emitter amplifier with unbypass emitter resistor is an example of current series feedback. This is your resistor RE. This is a voltage divider bias resistors. This is RL. This is a plus VCC. This is a ground. See, in this chapter we are discussing only for AC feedback. Remember, there is a two type of the feedback is there, AC and DC. Extra discussion I am doing just now. What is DC feedback? Look here. Extra, this is extra, because we have to discuss the AC current series feedback, but just to make the completion of the topic I am discussing DC feedback. Look here, this is your without any AC input signal. This is a circuit diagram of common emitter amplifier. Here through the resistor RE you are giving DC feedback to the input. See here how this is work here. This is a DC feedback. Here, as suppose temperature increases of the circuit, then leakage current increases. Then ICs increases. You already know that. So it is like this. So as temperature increases, ICO increases, IC increases. Okay, because why? ICO is nothing but the beta plus one time ICO. As IC increases, so I can say ammeter current increases. As ammeter current increases, voltage drop across VRE increases. As VR increases, this is a base voltage, this is a ammeter. So VB, as ammeter voltage increases, the VB decreases. As VB decreases, your base current decreases. As base current decreases, your collector current decreases. Look here again. As temperature of the circuit, you have not given AC input signal. Remember, as you make a connection, you switch on this power supply. Due to some reason, temperature of transistor increases. So leakage current increases, IC increases, because IC is nothing but the beta IB plus beta plus 1 times ICO. So IE increases. So as this current increases, what is increases? Ammeter voltage, means voltage at this point increases. As voltage at this point increases, or you can write this is V increases. So VB क्या होगा? Decreases, because what is VB? VB base voltage minus ammeter voltage. So what is VB? Base voltage minus ammeter voltage. As ammeter voltage increases, so VB decreases. So base ammeter voltage decreases, the base current decreases. Base current decreases, collector current decreases. Thus, the collector current try to remain constant with increase in temperature. Collector current try to remain constant with increasing temperature. This is used to stabilize the collector current against temperature. Here DC voltage is effective. You have not given AC, only DC is there. So this is called DC feedback. What is called DC feedback? So this voltage affect the input. So DC voltage across RE is used for thermal stability of the circuit. For thermal stability of the circuit. This is your thermal stability. Temperature increases even though collector current try to remain constant due to voltage at this point. So this is called DC feedback. Now let us discuss about the AC feedback. Now we are discussing for AC feedback. See, the circuit diagram of common emitter amplifier is as shown in figure. See here, I have shown the circuit diagram of common emitter amplifier. This is R1, this is R2, this is RL, this is RE, and I have used here capacitor. You see this is a common emitter amplifier circuit. This is your VS, this is your source resistance CC, this is your coupling capacitor, and this is your VO. Now look here. Due to C, here AC voltage is what developed, that AC is what bypass here. Therefore it is called bypass capacitor. This is a common emitter amplifier, voltage divided by circuit. So in this C is used to bypass the AC voltage at this point. Suppose C is disconnected, then what will happen? Suppose C is disconnected. C is disconnected. Then what will happen? Look here. At this point, AC voltage and DC voltage both is developed. At this point, AC and DC both is developed. If you have connected AC, this capacitor, then this AC will be bypassed. Okay. Understand? But if you are not connected this capacitor, then what will happen? AC and DC both is developed. So the common emitter amplifier circuit with unbypassed emitter resistor. What I use what? With unbypassed emitter resistor. This is not bypass by capacitor. The unbypassed emitter resistor circuit is an example of current series feedback amplifier. Is an example of current series feedback amplifier. Again, the common emitter amplifier circuit with a voltage divider bias and unbypassed emitter resistor with an unbypassed emitter resistor is an example of current series feedback. Now let us justify how you can say it is a current series feedback. Look here. Suppose this is your given capacitor is connected. Suppose your AC input voltage, I say it is a 20 millivolt. Suppose 20. Right. Now this is removed. So here at this point you are getting AC plus DC, AC plus DC. DC for thermal stability, so we will not worry for the DC. So we will not worry for the DC. See, AC voltage is developed. As AC voltage is developed, the VB is nothing but the base voltage minus emitter voltage. This is a 20 millivolt plus some this voltage is nothing but what 5 millivolt. So you all become how much? 50 millivolt. What does it mean? It means when C is connected, this will not develop. AC voltage is not developed. What is your base emitter voltage then? What is your base emitter voltage? Base emitter voltage is nothing but the 20 millivolt. Again, when C is connected, what is the base emitter voltage? 20 millivolt. Now, because sir, why it is 12? Because here whatever AC is here, that is bypassed through the capacitor. So no AC voltage here. Here there is no AC voltage. Only DC is there. Now, when I remove this, here AC plus DC both is developed. Will not worry for the DC because DC is for the thermal stability. So this AC I am showing you. Suppose this AC is 5 millivolt. Then base emitter voltage is the name of the base voltage minus emitter voltage. 20 minus 5 millivolt, it is 15 millivolt, means base emitter voltage decreases. Base emitter voltage decreases. This is called AC feedback. What is called AC voltage? So effect of feedback is to reduce the input signal. Effect of the feedback is reduced to the input signal. This is called feedback network. With this is called feedback network. So as a result, input decreases. As input decreases, so you can say it is a negative feedback. It is a negative feedback. Again I am telling you, the effect of this voltage is to reduce the effective input signal. So it is called negative feedback. Now let us see current. Why I am telling current? What the reason? This voltage depends upon this current, emitter current. With this voltage depends upon this emitter current. The current will be going like this. Current is coming in this way. So it depends upon emitter current, this current. This voltage depends upon the emitter current. Emitter current is nothing but the nearly about collector current. So it is your output current. So this feedback voltage depends upon the output current. Which voltage? This is called feedback voltage. Voltage across this is known as a feedback voltage. So this voltage depends upon the output current. So it is called current feedback. And this voltage is in series with the input signal. It is in series with the input signal. So it is called current series feedback. So let me show with more understanding to you. This voltage is nothing but the feedback voltage, VFB. It is nothing but the VE. It is combined with the input signal VI dash. It is combined with the input signal VI. This is your current VI. Voltage VI. If capacitor is there, then this VI and this VI will be same. If capacitor is there, then this and this is what same. But if capacitor is removed, then it becomes VI dash, because due to this feedback, due to this voltage develop across AC voltage develop across RE, effective input signal decreases. So I can say this is your current series feedback. Let me explain the negative, then current, and then series. Due to the AC voltage develop across RE, the effective input signal decreases, so it is called negative feedback. And this feedback voltage depends upon the output current, so it is called current feedback. And this feedback voltage is combined in series with the input signal, therefore it is called current series feedback. That is common emitter amplifier circuit. Common emitter amplifier circuit without bypass capacitor is an example of current series feedback amplifier. Is an example of current series feedback amplifier. So I want to now analyze this circuit. See, in this is nothing but this you can say R feedback network. So I want to analyze the circuit. So what does analysis means? Analysis means I want to find out is what is the input resistance of the amplifier with feedback, what is the feedback factor K, what is the voltage gain AV, F. So all this is known as analysis. All these parameters, if you know, it is called analysis. So let us do the analysis of this circuit. I am doing the analysis of the circuit now. Look here. The circuit diagram of this in a simplified manner, I am showing you. In a simplified manner, I am showing you. This is RE, RL, supply voltage, VO dash, RO. Here I am showing you ROF. This voltage I am writing feedback voltage. It is VE. This is your VI dash. So this resistance is RI. Now this is your, let me see the capacitors. Yes. And it is VI. I am not showing RS and VS. Okay. So this is your RI, RF. Okay. I want to analyze. You know this R1, R2 is nothing but that provide the voltage divider bias. RL is nothing but the load resistance across which output voltage developed. R is used for thermal stability, means with the help of DC feedback. Now let us analyze the circuit. First I will find value of K, how much feedback factor you are giving. So look here, how much you can give the feedback factor. You know feedback voltage is nothing but the K into VO dash. but feedback voltage just we have shown current into resistance. See here, this current into resistor Re. So, and what is this current? Look here, but so I can write K into, this is your I into Re, K into it is nothing but I can write but VO dash is equal to minus IC into RL. But IC is nearly equal to IE. So it is cancelled. So value of feedback factor nearly equal to minus RE by RL. Value of K is minus RE by RL. So how much K feedback amount of the how much feedback you are giving? So how much part of the output is feeding back to the input you are getting from this equation RE by RL. Second analysis we want to do. This is called first analysis. Feedback factor K you calculate. Second we want to find RF, what the resistance of the circuit amplifier after feedback. So from the circuit you can write Vi is nothing but the Vi dash plus Ve, you know this. Ref you can write Vi upon current, you can see the circuit. This is your current I have written. So Vi upon Ri, can you see here? So that I can write. So put this value. Ref is nothing but the Vi dash plus V upon current. Now, what is Ref? Vi dash upon current plus I into Re upon current. You know that ammeter current is nothing but the base current plus collector current. Therefore, ammeter current is nothing but the this input current is nothing but the ammeter current minus collector current. Put this value here. Vi dash upon Ri is the input resistance Ri. This is the ammeter current. This is your nothing but the Re upon what is I. This I would write ammeter current minus collector current. So I can write Ri plus Re upon 1 minus IC upon IE. Re, I should use a proper symbol. This Re. Now, this is another Ref is nothing but the Ri plus this is Re 1 minus HFB collector current upon ammeter current is nothing but the current gain for common base transistor. Collector current upon the emitter current is nothing but the, it is IC upon IB is nothing but the, it is your alpha HAB, and it is nothing but the HAB upon 1 plus HAB, you must be knowing. So I am putting this value here, RFE, RI plus RE upon 1 minus HAB upon 1 plus HAB. So most important numeric equation you are getting, input resistance of an amplifier in a current series feedback amplifier after the feedback is given by this. RE is equal to RI plus 1 plus HAB into RE. This is input resistance. This is called second analysis. Very simple. Third one. Third, voltage gain. You know voltage gain of the amplifier without feedback is given by AIRL upon RI. This is the equation of the voltage gain of the amplifier without feedback. AIRL upon RI. You can write this also in this way. AI into RL upon RI is nothing but the input resistance HI of a transistor. You can write. Now, the voltage gain of the amplifier with feedback is given by AI RL upon RE. What is RE? You already know that. What is RE? HIE plus 1 plus HAB into RE, already we have written, or you can write AI into RL upon RI plus 1 plus HAB into RE. This is the voltage gain of the amplifier. Voltage gain of the amplifier for current series feedback. Means you can see here this voltage gain with the feedback is reduced due to negative feedback. See here this equation. See, you can say from this also. So this is reduced due to feedback. This is your equation of voltage gain. Now, fourth, exact value of K. Exact value of feedback factor K. Let us derive. So in previous you not derive exact value. No. See, look here. What we did in previous. We have taken this is approximately. We have taken this approximate. Collector current is equal to emitter current. We have taken approximately here. Approximation we have taken. Actually, collector current is not emitter current, slightly different. So this is approximately. So sir, I want to find the exact value of the K. You can find the exact value of K by this equation. Equation of RF due to negative feedback, we have derived this equation in the previous slide lecture. RF is equal to RI into 1 minus KV. But just now we have got RF is nothing but the RI plus 1 plus HAB into RE. Compare both the one. I am comparing 1 minus KAV is equal to RI plus 1 plus HAB into RE. RI minus K into RI is equal to RI plus 1 plus HAB into RE. This is cancelled. So minus K, AV is left here. Minus K into RI. What is AV? AV there. AV you can put here. AV is nothing but the AI RL upon RI 1 plus HAB into RE. So this again I can say this is cancelled, and AI is nothing but the HAB. So minus K HAB into RL upon 1 plus HAB into RE. So K is equal to minus 1 plus HAB upon HAB into RE by RL. So K is nothing but the minus 1 upon HAB into RE by RL. This is your exact value of the K. HAB, you know that HAB upon 1 plus HAB, that's why I have written directly. So actually what is your K? You have written, see in previous slide, minus RE by RL. So what is the exact value? Exact value is this, minus 1 upon HAB into RE by RL. And last analysis, fifth, the output. Yes, here you can write one more thing. So what is it? Overall? If you want to find the overall effective input resistance Ri if dash, then Re parallel R. Means R is what? Let me tell you what is R. R is nothing but the parallel combination of these two, you can say. Say, someone say, what is the effective? If you suppose someone say, I want to find the effect, overall if you want to find, then I can write the overall effective input resistance is given by this equation. So I want to write also output resistance. Output with feedback is given by 1 upon HOB, and overall you can write ROF parallel RL. See, overall input resistance, suppose somebody is asking you, I can write RE parallel R1 parallel R2, it is called R. Overall output resistance, this is ROF output resistance we have written. Overall output resistance is given by 1 upon this ROF parallel into RL, because it is coming in parallel, you can see here. These two are in parallel with what? Yes, RF. And the ROF is parallel with RL, that is your RF is parallel with the R. What is R? Parallel combination of these two, R1, R2. ROF dash. ROF is parallel with the RL. So that I have written here, you can check. So this is your complete analysis of the current series feedback amplifier. Let us do the one numerical based on this. Let us do the one numerical. We'll do the numerical. This is your amplifier circuit. Suppose this is, I am showing you, this is your amplifier circuit. RM. This is RE. This is R1. This is R2. This is a circuit diagram of your current series amplifier. Let us questions. For this amplifier I am writing HAV they have given 50. Remember HAV how much they have given? 50 they have given. HI they have given 1 kilo ohm. 1 kilo ohm. HI they have given how much? 1 kilo ohm. HI. RL is 1 kilo ohm. This is RL is 1 kilo ohm. So I am writing RL is 1 kilo ohm. RE 100 ohm. This is 100 ohm they have given. So let me write here RE is equal to 100 ohm. R is nothing but the R1 parallel R2. They have given 10 kilo. So they have given HFE. They have given HFE for this circuit. They have given HIE 1 kilo ohm, RL 1 kilo ohm, R is 1 kilo ohm, RE 100 ohms. The parallel combination of this that is called R is 10 kilo ohm. First question. This is your numerical, remember. This is your numerical circuit. This is a circuit diagram for this example. First question. First questions. They have written. Find AV if RE is bypass. Means find AV. Find AV. What is AV? When RE is bypass. This means here you have connected capacitor. So let me draw the capacitor. For this circuit they are asking AV. For this circuit. So you know the equation of AV. What is AV? AI RL upon RI, or you can say HFE RL upon HI 50 multiplied by 1 kilo ohm upon HIE is also 1 kilo ohm. So you can get minus 50. Minus 50. So this is the gain of the amplifier without feedback, you can say. How much? Means C, R is bypass. R is bypass. So this is the answer for this. C is what here kept. So for this circuit, what is the gain equation? AI RL upon RI. What is AI? HIE. What is RI? HIE. RL is given, so you can put and you can get your answer. Second question. B. This is your A. Second question B. The approximate value of K. Now this is not connected, so I am removing this. Approximate value of the K. You know this K is what we have written? Minus RE by RL. You know. So minus RE by RL is what? 100 upon this is your 1001 kilo ohm. So from this value of K is nothing but the minus 0.1. So K is minus 10%. You multiply 100, you will get the percentage. So minus 10%. So very easy. K you can got the K you can calculate like this. C. What is the C they are asking you? Find the input resistance RE using this equation. And RE dash. This is the questions. So very simple. What is RE? BHI, you know this HI. So HI is 1 kilo ohm. This is your 1 plus 50 multiply. What is RE is what? 100. So I can get, if I calculate this, 6.1 kilo ohm. 6.1 kilo ohm. Yes. 51. Yes. You can, this is okay. 6.1 kilo ohm. What is RIF dash? RIF dash is what? RE parallel R. So it is 6.1 kilo ohm parallel 10 kilo ohm is a parallel. So I can get this value RF dash is nothing but it is 3.8 kilo ohm. See what the C question? C is nothing but they are asking you RE and RE dash. What is RE? RI plus 1 plus HI into RE. But what is RI? HI. HI plus 1 plus HIB into RE. What is HI? They have given everything, they have given, so you can calculate. Now what is RI? RI just we have written, it is parallel combination of this, so you can find this value 3.8. I think you know this how to calculate. Parallel combination, I think you know. R1 R2 R1 plus R2. Now D. If you use the REF, this equation, if you use the REF, which equation? Equation is nothing but the 1 minus KV into RI. Then what is the value of input resistance? If you use, then what is the value of the input resistance? This. So here let me use the, see here we got 6.1 kilo ohm. Okay. Here K is what, here is what, K I have taken 0.1. If I take the 0.1, my answer is different, but let us take the exact value of K. K is nothing but the, what the feedback factor K, you return this. Let me check your, you must be remember this is the equation of K, exact value of K. If I use here this exact value of K, 1 plus 50 upon 50 into 100 upon 1000, you will get 0.102. 0.102. If you use this equation, then look here, RE 1 kilo ohm, 1 minus 0.1 multiplied by gain is 50, you will get nearly about this your 6 kilo ohm. 6 kilo. They are asking you, calculate the RF. This I have used. I have used this equation. K approximate value I have taken. How much? This was approximate value. So I am getting RF is 6 kilo ohm. Now questions. Why these two are different? Why these two are different? With the help of this equation, you are getting 6.1 equation, 6.1 kilo. With the help of this equation, you are getting 6 kilo ohm. What is the reason? With this is the equation of the input resistance with feedback. This is the equation of the input resistance with feedback. This. With the help of this, you are getting 6.1. With the help of this, you are getting see why this is different. Reason is that K we have taken approximate value. Let us take the exact value of this K. If I put K here, exact value, then Ri if is equal to Ri into 1 minus KV. This is a 1 kilo ohm, 1 minus 0.102 into 50. I'm sure you will get 6.1 kilo ohm. Actually, with the help of this equation, if you put the not this value, but which value I have kept? This value. If I have kept this value here, I am getting 6 kilo ohm. Now question will be raised. With the help of this, you are getting 6 kilo ohm. With the help of this, you are getting 6.1. So why? What is the reason? That I am discussing. Exact value of K is this. Put the value of K here. You will get the exact value. You will get exact means what? 6.1, and with the help of this equation also you will get 6.1. See, you can see here 6.1. So you will use the K is exact. Now last question. The loop gain. Last question I have to find. This is your A, B, C, D, we have seen D. Now we will see E. Find AVF. Okay. So what is AVF? With three, the AVF, the loop gain, and feedback in decibel in dB. They are asking like this. So what is AVF? You know what is AVF? AVF is nothing but the AI RL upon REF. So 50 into 1 kilo ohm upon 6.1 kilo ohm. So you will get nearly about minus 8.2 minus 80. Loop gain kV is equal to minus 0.0102 multiplied by 50, you will get minus 5.1. And last thing, feedback in decibel. So 20 log, 1 upon 1 minus kV, or I can write AVF upon AV. So you know this, it is 20 log. What is AVF I have written? AVF is about the 8.2. It is 8.2 minus 8.2. What is AV? Minus 50. Look here, previous page. So if you find out this, you will get 20 log 6.1. So minus. Pata nahi aata. If you do not know, I can do like this. If you do not know, let me do like this. Minus 20 log 50 upon 8.2. Okay. So minus 20 log 6.1. So minus, if you do, you will get the calculation, minus 15.7 dB. So this is your complete topic about the current series feedback with a numerical. Okay, thank you.